Good morning and thank you very much for checking out Star Sports today. My name's Ben, I own the firm. It's my job to front up at the big meetings. It's pretty terrifying, and each year that goes by I think I'm going to get more resilient. I get less resilient and more terrified of all of these short price favourites, but the sort of Willie Mullins-a-thon ended last year and it all fell right. I think Picasso painted the results for the bookie chaps, and I'm hoping for more of the same this year. However, I've learned a lot on my journey, mostly through mistakes, but also from listening to other bookies. And one of them was the bookmaker Alan Kinghorn. He ran the Playboy Casino for Hugh Hefner himself in Mayfair. And then when that closed, or was closed, there was a lot of shenanigans going on with Ladbrokes. It's interesting things, the Ladbrokes Casino, it's all interesting to read about. He then went off and set up his own business, Kinghorn's. He was always an immaculately smart man, and he lots of hospitality of all types and fun and games for all the punters. He used to say to me, Ben, punters will bet with you for so many different reasons except price, and you don't want the punters who bet with you because of price. And I've always carried that with me, and it's dead right, it really is. Whether it be your service, whether they're betting with you because they feel a connection with you, or whatever. Now, when I go to the races, I believe it's so important how a bookmaker looks, how they connect with their clientele, their people, how their team around them are also connected into that, because essentially £100 at 6 to 4, it pays back £250 whether you've had it with me, Ladbrokes, Sid Hooper, Corals, or Victor Chandler, whoever. It's the same thing. So why are people going to bet with me? I want to see punters around the Star Sports joint looking at our specials for the day, looking at our early prices for the day. Have we got a double on say the royal family might have a couple of runners, or is there something happening? Maybe there might be a 1 to 3 shot. How many lengths is it going to win by? So even if people come over and they don't have a bet on that, I want them to come over, be looking at our board, what's happening for the next race, what are Star Sports doing. Also, I want to be smart, but not smarmy. I want to look professional, but not bland. I want to wear sharp colours that catch the eye. I walk around boxes before racing where I'm meeting very big clients who I might only see once a year. They might own horses, they might have very big bets with me, they will be with their friends. This is an opportunity to network, to open accounts. Even if they don't open an account with me then, I'd like to think that I've put my best foot forward, shaken their hand, I look smart, I have my identity, that I'm remembered in a good way, I hope. So anyway, I'm going to take you through my outfits this week at Cheltenham, and each of them has a little story because they carry some strength with me. Now, so for the first day, I support a tailor called Gresham Blake. They're a similar small, medium-sized business in Brighton, run by a fellow eccentric, Gresham Blake himself, and his wonderful wife Val. People of great style. I always wear their ties, and I've got this one this year. I'm going to be wearing this. I've got a pocket hanky to go with it, and wherever I go I can be betting on the pitch or whatever, and people from the greyhound racing family come up and they give me, and Kim Sanzoni gave me this one here, and it's a badge for a retired greyhound charity, and I think it all mixes in. So this is for the first day. I've got some mustard socks to go with it. I was given these by a friend. I've got, I always wear Max shoes. Max, I met him at Walthamstow. He supported me right the way through my life, personally and professionally. He's a confidant, he's a counsel, he's a person of strength of character. I've got these here. Now I've got 3 things to tell you today. 3 signs to spot a Wally, right? Matt Brown, God rest his soul, rest in peace, great bookmaker. He said he would never ever leave the house without the same coloured belt as shoes. So that's the first on Wally Watch. If you spot them and they're wearing different colour shoes to belt, Wally. Put a line through that one. Right. I've got a Vitae watch here. I support them. They're a South London brand that I was introduced to. I have some more cufflinks here from Gresham Blake to match up. I've got a hat here from Laird Hatters. They're in Covent Garden. They're not cheap, but this is a sort of traditional bookies hat that you'll see many bookmakers at dog tracks or horse tracks around the country wear. And I've got a scarf to match up with it. There's enough going on there. Now inside here, number 2 on Wally Watch. Pad of paper, full pad of paper, pen and reserve pen. This pen here was given to me by the Australian bookie, Tom Waterhouse, and I'm going to carry it with me. Tom is a very supportive person. He's a good friend and he never ever loses his cool. He's a cool customer, and that's what I need to be on the Tuesday at Cheltenham. I need to come out alive. If I can come out on the Tuesday alive, I'm going to win on the week. I was given this by my management team. It's a Caran d'Ache gold pen, which I love very much. I love Caran d'Ache. I always use rollerball, not ballpoint, because my writing is very scruffy as it is. So that's my first day. That's what I'm wearing on the first day. Max shoes, belt, these two. This, it all matches in. Fresh hanky for each day. Off we go. Right. Day 2, ladies' day. Pink to go make the girls wink. Nice pink shirt. Again, a Gresham tie. Bit of red and blue in it. I've got here my Greyhound Racing Ambassador badge. I have a matching pocket hanky to go with the red. Now, don't worry about if Willie's running his hot pot in the Supreme Novice or the bumper. I can't quite decide. I've got this scarf that I was given by my dad, and this scarf here that has had my initials put on it, that was given to me by my friends Giles and Leora. I can't quite decide which one to go with yet. And I've got a similar question with these two. I love Happy Socks. You'll see them around London. They sell really good value and fun socks. I got these online as well, so I'm not quite sure. And I've got a red watch from Toy Watch. Right now, red belt, of course, to match up these red shoes. These shoes would be over 20 years old. I've had them resold from Max. It means you don't get blisters next time round. Red shoes. Now, bookies. I've got two penny cufflinks here, right? Okay, now why are pennies important to bookmakers? Because if we can get 1 or 2 extra % on the board, that's what we're looking for. That those pence will look after our pounds. Every extra % that we can get on the board is our margin that is on our side for the end of the week. So I carry these pennies to remind me of that. Okie dokie. Right, so, and that was for Ladies' Day. Right, so day 3, I've got my blue outfit. I've got a nice 2-tone belt here, another cap from Laird Hatters. I get most of my scarves from a guy called James at Spitalfields Market. He sells wonderful Scottish cashmere. The other thing I was going to say is this, is second up on Wally Watch is, do you have a pen? Do you have a full pad of paper? If they don't have a pen and they don't have a pad of paper, second sign of a Wally. And where's your reserve pen? Right, okay. Now, Lego cufflinks. Why Lego? Because I'm building an empire and it's there to remind me. Doesn't need to be expensive, doesn't need to be flash. There we go, one step at a time. Let's keep building. Now, there's a brand that I'd like to tell you about. They're called Caveman. They sell beautiful watches. Look at that nice bright blue. It will jump out for me into the stand. And to carry in the Greyhound Racing family again with me, I was given this here. It's a silver Greyhound to go with me. A Gresham Blake tie. Bright blue shirt. Couple of pens here, as I said, one always in reserve, and some ink, so if you run out, you're okay, you've got that, don't worry, you can always write. If you meet your next big whale, you've got the pens to write his phone number down, no excuses. There we go, some blue shoes to match up, and some more Happy Socks. Right, okay then, so day 4, the last day, it's a choice. Either I wear this, I'm going to go with yellow, I like yellow at the moment. I've got a yellow Mont Blanc pen to go with it, and now I'm looking to turn the pennies into pounds. So I've got some pound cufflinks, I've got a gold Greyhound brooch there, and I've got here a gold coloured hanky pocket, 2-tone shoes, yellow socks. Goldie, my dog, had a bit of a chew on this, but that gives me a bit of extra Greyhound luck and love. Nice leather cap here. I think I bought this one in Camden Market, like I did the red cap for Ladies' Day. You can always get a bit of value there. And this, I like this here, and I get shirts from Emmet in German Street. Now, don't go there when there's not a sale on. You'd need to have a remortgage. Go there, it's sort of end of February. They might have funny sizes, but that's when the prices come down a bit more to the real world. But they last forever. They're nice and thick. They're not sweaty. I like an Emmet shirt. The collar stays firm. It's not like a TM Lewin that goes all scrunched up. However, there is a but. Is there a fifth day at Cheltenham? No, there isn't. If I'm losing, I have to then put my kryptonite on. And what's that? Orange. If you see me wearing orange at the races, it's because I've been doing my absolute bollocks, right? And I need strength. When I wear orange, I always win, but I can only use it rarely, right? And this tie has a lot of meaning. It was given, the same tie was given to me by Jane Leggett and Mike Jones, both great allies and friends of mine, people who are real shrewdies. They watch out for me. They know exactly what they're doing. So it's orange and it's got Wales on it. So if I go into the last day of Cheltenham and I'm wearing this, you know I'm losing, but you know I'm there, still strong. I'm looking for big punters. I picked up this little retro watch from Alfie's Antiques in Church Street Market. A couple of old vintage orange cufflinks there. Gold greyhound to go across my chest, protect me, make me even stronger. Some socks here. Don't forget the socks that you can buy in the Transport Museum in Covent Garden. You can get some really good socks there. Some orange socks, just in case if I don't wear that. I've got that one there. It's a fiery orange tie, and I've got this orange scarf to go with it. And don't forget, if you're a bookie, you need your waterproofs. I've been found out before and I got soaked, deservedly so. But anyway, I hope this is the week for the industry to shine. I welcome clients old and new. I hope everybody's going to love Cheltenham, whether it be their 50th time there or their first time. When the tape goes up for the Supreme Novice, there's nowhere you'd rather be, and all the anxiety goes out of you. I want to thank everybody in the Star Sports family for rallying together, really producing some good content, the team working together, the on-course operation growing all the time, and let's do this.